Hey everyone, welcome back to Alvin's Vehicles. I'm gonna review this MBX. Okay, there we go. The order of the vehicles are kind of wrong. The utility is supposed to be first, not third, and the animal control is supposed to be third, not first. Ram's supposed to be fourth, not fifth. And the transit's supposed to be fifth, not fourth, but oh well. I'm gonna review this guy first. The El Seguino Police 2016 Ford Interceptor Utility. Pretty nice car. MB 1179, 2018 Mattel. It's got a push bar on the front, a tow at the back. Pretty nice. Oh yeah, there's the lights on part of the window. Second car, International Ambulance. Disc wheels on most of them. Like pretty much all of them, except for that Ram. No interior, bummer, but metal base, which is pretty nice. There's that metal blade that got smoothened out after so many demolition derbies I did. The top's plastic, which doesn't feel so good. I'm a little iffy on this one. R1 El Seguino. Most of it's all El Seguino. This is Animal Control 2010 Ford F-150 Animal Control. MB1187. This is MB1178. Right before this one. This one also metal base, plastic on top. This one's got painted metal though, and seems to have a better gravity center. Maybe not. Okay. Most of these only got side tampos. This one, 2018 Mattel. Okay, the Ram, the only one without disc wheels, 6 spokes, utility. 2015 Ram, 2015 Mattel. All of these are R24. The package is R25A though. The bed's part of the interior, El Seguino Police and stuff. It's got backlights. Tampo, that blue thingy. And the Transit's probably my favorite one because I think it's got the interior's part of something else, not the base. I think because, well, if it were part of a base, it would have been much heavier. So it's got a base, interior, body, in this thing, and the window. So already 4, that's normal, but it's also got this radar thingy, so that's 5. A 5-piece build, pretty nice. It's got side tampoing, El Seguino Local News, clear complete coverage, public service unit. It's got a white metal base, 2014 Ford Transit News Van, 2015 Mattel, MB1032. This one's MB1021, by the way. So, it's nice, kinda, but yeah, what I don't like at all is the lack of front and rear light tampos. Oh yeah, by the way, there we go. And now it's gonna be a demolition derby team, but it's gonna be in the next part of demolition derby. These are the 10 teams that are gonna be in the demolition derby. Team number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, and 9, and number 10. And this is the cut line, which this side is part 1, and next time I'm gonna demolition derby these cars. And already I made a chart. Drab Gray's the only one to get welcome back because they haven't been dethroned. So let's start. Up first, it's going to be the Audi Quattro as he slams the track buffer. Up next, it's going to be the Ninja Star bounces curbside. Here comes the bus, took second place last time. And his back end got made a bit more steeper and shorter as he halts to a stop. Stops to a halt, yeah. First to take the plunge, it's going to be the 2016 Ram Flatbed coal car. And yeah, he can't do it. Here comes the Chevrolet Corvette. And ooh, he was fine right until he flipped over. Here comes the Beetle. Ooh, and flips right over too. Nobody's been able to survive that ramp so far. The Sion's got a low front end. Can he do it? And yes, he survives it. Even though the low front end didn't prevent the ramp, he made a nice jump. Didn't flip over. Kept it level. Here comes a car with a very low front end, the Bugatti. Can he prevent the ramp? And ooh, yes he does. He shears off a piece of the ramp too. But now he's in a bad position curbside. Well, on the track. Here comes the Renault. And ooh, takes him down. One of the only cars able to prevent that ramp. And now that car's out. Here comes the Charger. As he slaps the Renault off the track. Now Charger's curbside. Here comes the big boy Rebestos. Oh, that was a slow hit. I think the drill's starting to fall out on the bottom of the car because, well, it already happened. Like, yeah. And now he locks it in, kinda. The front end's not, though. Here comes 928H, missing two back wheels. And he kinda hits the ramp, kinda. Here comes the Impounder. As he locks it in and sets up his own ramp. To be hitting it is going to be the Mini Countryman. And it goes off of it, but then comes back down on the curbside. And he turned over 928H. Here comes Helicopter. And he slides to a stop. Here comes the Arofa. And smacks him straight upside down. There goes the Helicopter, oh well. Here comes the Pagani Huayra. And takes down that Arofa. The Mini's trying to escape. Here comes the Aston Martin V8 Vantage. It slams in and yeah, that Mini's done. Here comes the Viper. And Pagani goes off the Impounder, but then comes back down and locks it in. Here comes the Aston Martin DBR1. Slams in and Pagani goes off the ramp again, then comes back down. There's a line building. Big hit from Turbine Time coming down. And Pagani goes off the ramp again, but nobody's moving. And the line just grows. Here comes 25 Lessa. Cannot do anything, and the line grows even more. Finally, here's an undercutter, F1 racer. Can he get under some cars? And he takes down the Lessons, now prepared to take down Turbine Time. Here comes the Toyota Tacoma Lifeguard. As he makes a slam, and Pagani goes off the ramp and does not come back down now. This could be bad. Here comes the Volvo V60. And yep, that Pagani up front gets taken down and the Taco goes curbside. Here comes a undercutter, the Plymouth. Oh, and takes down the Volvo, but then flips over himself. There's suddenly a lot of undercutters coming down because here comes the Nissan R390 GT1. And the Taco escapes. Another undercutter, the Lamborghini Veneno. Slams in and the Plymouth makes a recovery. Here comes the Aston Martin Vulcan. Locks the cars in and finally F1 Racer gets underneath Turbine Time. Here comes our champ, the V12 Speedster. And gets that Vulcan in a bad position. F1 Racer's getting undercut up front too. Here comes the number 4 Ford Escort RS 1600. And the Vulcan gets sent into F1 Racer and goes over. Turbine Time and F1 Racer are falling off of the track. F1 Racer looking in a really dangerous position. 932H. He cannot do anything. Just locks it in. Ooh, here comes a big boy, the Snowplow. And just turns over 932H. And then starting to get the Escort off the track. From the looks of it, F1 Racer is still alive, but he might go over any second. Bring down Turbine Time with him. But it might not happen. Here comes the Chevy Capri Classic Police. And 932H makes a recovery. Here comes the BMW M4 Cabrio. And the snowplow makes a nice recovery off the track, although losing one of his plows. Looks like F1 Racer might be out. Might. And there's few cars that are in danger, like that Aston Martin up front. Here comes the 47 and 1/2 Chevy AD. As he locks it in. Looks like, yeah, F1 Racer is probably done. Ooh, the Aston up front's getting underneath the Viper. This line's just growing. Here comes a nice undercutter, the McLaren Elva. Ooh, cannot do any undercutting. But up front, yeah, the Viper and the Aston are in serious trouble. Fast car alert, it's going to be the Lotus Esprit. Slams in and cannot do anything as the two cars up front are getting removed off the track. Looks like F1 Racer. Yeah, probably still done. I thought he made a recovery, but nah, probably didn't. Look at that. Bruh. Here comes the Jaguar XC-XV Project 8. Ooh, that line is just solid. And the line's growing to the part of the hill already. Here comes the Koenigsegg Gemera. Ooh, and the Escort gets removed off the track now. Here comes the 70 Camaro RS. Well, cannot do anything, but the Aston up front's getting removed. Here comes number 88. Just bounces harmlessly off that Camaro. Oh boy, it's a bad time for this thing to come down. But here comes the heavy hauler. 200 grams. Yeah, I know. And oh, a giant plow and takes down 3 cars. That's a triple takedown. The Camaro goes flying all the way over here. And the fake Viper flips over. Number 88, I mean. And the Gemera is out. Heavy hauler's curbside, though. And from the looks of it, yeah, F1 Racer's probably recovering, I guess. The Aston's actually starting to tip. So, yeah. That heavy hauler caused a lot of damage. Here comes the Road Maintenance 2016 Ram Flatbed. Bounces harmlessly off of the heavy hauler, then goes curbside. Here comes the Audi TTRS Coupe. And takes him down. Here comes the 1978 Dodge Monaco Police. And the Ram cannot make a recovery. TT's in some trouble. Monaco's also curbside. This isn't our champion, but he's really the closest we got to our champion. It's the Pearl White V12. And, oh, the Monaco went over right behind heavy hauler. Here comes the Jaguar F-Type Project 7. Oh, that line just won't move with heavy hauler there. Here comes the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. And ooh, the Jaguar is out. Final carve around the Porsche 918 Spider. Ooh, I think heavy hauler's starting to break apart, but that was the final car of the round. Wow, looking at that wreckage. Wow, that's a lot of cars out. We gotta make it count, and if there's a team out already, well, the cars will get repaired, but after that, no more repairs. There were 20 cars eliminated, and 4 teams lost 1, 2 teams lost 2, and 4 teams lost 3. Here's the point system. Team number 1. Yeah, I'm not going to say them all. You'll probably know what those teams are. And Drab Gray's also one of the teams with only 1 loss. Lost that new guy, the Gemera. And I'm going to start round 2 right now. Up first is going to be the Bus. As he slides to a stop. Here comes the Lamborghini Sian FKP 37. When it goes off the ramp and flips over, cannot make the acrobatic move he made last time. Here comes the Renault Sport RS01. Goes off the ramp and then flips right over. Here comes the Charger. Goes off the ramp and almost made it, but then flipped over right at the last second. Here comes the 84 Audi Sport Quattro. Goes off the ramp and makes a nice recovery. Good job to the Audi. Here comes the Lotus Esprit. Goes straight over. Ouch. Here comes the Ninja Star. Not a ninja as he flips right over. Landing on the Audi and then flipping over. But still. Here comes the Taco Lifeguard. Ooh, and makes a nice jump and lands on the track, kinda. But it's still safe. So far, nobody's been able to prevent that ramp. The only car that ever prevented that ramp was the Bugatti, but he's done. Here comes the Audi TTRS Coupe. Ooh, it makes a nice jump, but then hits the taco and then flips right over. Here comes the 33 Plymouth. Made a nice escape last time. Ooh, and goes straight over off the track. Ouch. Here comes the bus's own teammate, the Impounder. Goes off of his own teammate's ramp and then locks it in, but his own ramp is kind of crooked. That's not good. The V12's gonna have a heyday. And ooh, destroys the Impounder's ramp. But it'll probably get attached just as long as the Impounder makes it out of this match. Here comes the Viper. Slams in and gets that Aston off the track, kinda. Here comes the DBR1. Slams in and the Impounder's in some trouble. Here comes the big boy Rebesto's Transporter. Wow, the Impounder just slowed down. The very end. Like I said, the drill. Here comes the Aston Martin V8 Vantage. Hits the back and then pushes the Impounder the Rebesto's curbside, and he now got one wheel on the track in a bad position. Here comes 932H. And he bounces off of the Aston and makes an escape. Here comes the Chevy Capri Classic Police. Ooh, and flips over after hitting the Rebestos and then locks the Rebestos in, and the Impounder's out. Ouch. Here comes the BMW M4 Cabriolet. Slams the Rebestos forward and the Viper up front starting to wiggle. The BMW's curbside. Here comes a Chevy truck. Tries to take down the BMW, but he could not do it. He's now curbside. Here comes the triple takedowner heavy hauler. A new annihilation to the BMW and the Chevy as they both go over. I think we're looking at two teams out just because of that hit. Wow, heavy hauler does not disappoint. But now he's curbside. That could be bad. Nissan's going to try to undercut that big heavy hauler. And ooh, gets under and takes him down. Wow, there goes the triple takedowner as he is out. And the Nissan's now curbside. Here comes another undercutter, the Sesto Elemento. As the Nissan gets shoved off. Here comes the champion V12 Speedster. And he almost took down the Sesto, but that Sesto's hanging on. Here comes Turbine Time. Big slam by Turbine Time, and that Sesto's probably done. Here comes the Veneno. And a big hit, but didn't do much. Locks it in. Here comes Snowplow. As he plows in, pushes the Veneno underneath this Turbine Time, but there's that heavy hauler blocking. So Turbine Time might survive, but he might not. Here comes the McLaren Elva. As he tries to get underneath that snowplow, but then goes curbside. Turbine Time's starting to get back onto the track again, somehow. Here comes the Jaguar XESV Project 8. And ooh, tries a shot at that Elva, but the Elva's not moving. I think Turbine Time tipped a bit more. The Porsche is gonna end this round again. And that takes down the Elva. Last second takedown, and it works. From the looks of it, Turbine Time is safe and alive. A lot of casualties, but not as much as last time, I think. We got 14 eliminations. Now we got 2 teams out already. Team number 5 and team number 6 are out. Team number 4 and team number 2 are hanging at 1. Team number 7, 8, and 9 are both at 2 cars. Team 1 and Drab Gray are both at 3. And oh yeah, team number 3 is at 2. So there's not going to be any more repairs now. And now it's going to be round 3. Up first is going to be the Aston Martin DBR1. As he locks it in. Audi's come down now. Big slam and then gets that Aston curbside, but then Aston locks it back in. Here comes the bus. As he slowly goes down the track and stops. Here comes the Nissan R390 GT1. Ooh, and hits the ramp and then flips right over. Ouch. Here comes the Jag. Ooh, also flips over. There goes our third place champion. Here comes the Lamborghini Veneno. Flies and ooh, makes a nice recovery. Here comes 932H. Oh, and flips right over. Well, there goes number 2. Team 2, I mean. They're probably out. Here comes the Taco. And a giant jump and also flips over. We're looking at 2 teams out right now. Here comes the Champ V12 Speedster. Flies off the ramp and makes a nice recovery. And the ramp just got sheared off because he came down. Good job. Keeping his legacy. Here comes the Raybestos. When slams in and breaks off his cab. Ooh, that does not look good. And something else broke off of the bus. Yeah, a piece of that ramp. Here comes Snowplow. As he slides in, tries to remove the Raybestos. And kind of does, but then he also goes curbside. Here comes the Pearl V12. And ooh, takes down 2 cars. Wow. Living up to its namesake, the other V12. Snowplow is done along with that Raybestos. Here comes the Viper. Ooh, and tries a shot at that V12, but he does not waver. And look at that. The Raybestos cab's chassis actually made a recovery. So he probably might be coming back. Here comes the Aston Martin. Ooh, and takes a shot at that Viper, but he just rolls it over and makes a nice recovery. A piece of the ramp just went flying, and the Aston locks it in. First time not going last, it's going to be the Porsche now. And ooh, gets underneath the Aston, that's bad. Final car of the round, the turbine time. Ooh, takes the Aston Martin down, and that's the end of the round. 6 cars eliminated and 2 teams out. Drab Gray and Team 1 didn't lose a car. Every other team's down a 1 except for those Team 2 and 4. And this is the charting. So far, Drab Gray's leading. And these parts will get attached to the vehicles that they came off of. Just as long as the cars make it to the finals. Here comes round 4. Up first is going to be the Aston. A big slam and clears the track. The Audis come down now. Big slam and nails the Aston straight and underneath that wall, kinda. Here comes the bus. As he takes a slow slide. Pearl Aston's gonna hit that ramp. Ooh, and flips right over. Yeah, that does not live up to the legacy. Ouch. Here comes the Viper. Goes curbside. That's not good. Here comes the Veneno. Takes down that Viper, and now the Veneno's curbside. Here comes the Champ V12. And ooh, takes down that Veneno. 3 teams are out right now. Here comes what's left of the Raybestos. As he takes a slow hit. Here comes the Porsche. Ooh, and takes down that Raybestos, and now is kind of getting his teammate off the track. Final car of the round, turbine time. And does not do any more damage, and that's it for the round. 4 cars eliminated. We only got 3 teams, so we need 2 more. So how are we going to choose 2 teams out of these 3 that just got eliminated? Well, let's look at the points. Drab Gray took first seed with 31 points. Number 1 took 26. And oh yeah, the teams that make it are going to get named. So Team 1's going to be named Blue Flu. And Team 3 takes third with 15. That team's going to be named Brick Bill. And from the looks of it, team number 7 and team number 9 just barely edge out team number 8 by 1 point. So looks like we're going to have team number 7 be the show route, and then team number 9 be the motor show. Yeah, very similar, I know. Congrats to first place, second place, third place, fourth place, and fifth place. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next video. And oh yeah, I'm going to review the Sion next video. So, bye-bye.